time to paint. Everyone in my life has been asking at the thrift store.
A slight derailment.
How's the job search going? A picture of me.
A win is a win.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the vlog. Happy Valentine's Day. This is definitely one of my favorite holidays of the year. I'd say top 3 are Valentine's, Halloween, and New Year's. I know that's kind of like a weird, they're like the second tier, I feel like, for most people, because so many people are like Christmas, which like I do love Christmas, but I love Valentine's Day. When I was in high school, even like all through school, like I loved making my little Valentine's Day box for people to like drop their Valentines in. I always had super extra ones. It's just kind of like a crafty holiday, and I loved making little Valentines to like sneak into my friends' backpacks and things like that. So that being said, I actually have something that I want to do for Will for Valentine's. I know this is like non-traditional, but his spice rack, he's like a big chef, and his spice rack, he doesn't have a spice rack. It's jam-packed. It's just a cupboard and you can't like see anything. So I got him one of those little like tier organizers, and I also got flowers. I also got those flowers for putting, there's like a trend right now on TikTok where it's a sound and it goes, "Oh my gosh, Victor, you actually did this!" And then it's a guy and he's standing there with his phone like this, like recording her. And so he and I have been sending a lot of those TikTok videos back and forth lately, and I am working today, unfortunately, so I'm gonna try and like set something up so that it's there when he gets home from work, and there's like at least a little bit of something for me. You'll see what I'm talking about once I get actually to it. That being said though, I forgot to take the spice rack with me last night when I went to sleep over at his place. Like I had this whole plan like, oh, I'll sleep over and then I can set it up in the morning and then leave, but no, I forgot. So I need to go get the spice rack. I literally just drove here, and then we're gonna drive back, set it up, and then I have to come back here and get ready for work. This is where I left it, in this bag right by the front door. You can see it in there. I had it disguised because I wasn't sure if Will would ever come over without me knowing, or I'd just forget about it. So yeah, it was right by the front door. I just didn't grab it. I'll link the one that I got in the comments, but not so that you can get it, but so that you can do the opposite actually and make sure to not get this one, because the quality is so cheap, but it'll be fine. Like it'll work for what I need it to, but it's just like not the best quality. Okay, y'all, I made it to the apartment, and I want to show you the cutest thing that Chomsky does. Okay, hold on. Hi, Bubba. He like presses his head into your chest to like give you a hug. Hi, Bubba. Sometimes he'll knock me over though. Chomsky. Okay. Oh. Yeah, just like that. So this is what his spice cabinet currently looks like. And you can see there's tons of spices in here, but you just can't really see them. So let's organize this. This is the organizer that I got. And like I said, though, it's just like really bad quality. Like you can kind of see here, it's just bad. It's not great, but it like slides out. And then also too, like it's just unstable. And then there's like this piece that keeps falling out, like it wasn't fully in there. But I'm sure though, once it's like actually in the cabinet, it's not gonna matter that much that it's kind of rickety, because it'll be able to just like sit there, you know? It doesn't need to be like portable or anything. I started by pulling everything out of the cabinets, giving it a good wipe down, cleaning it out, and then I put the organizer in there. I actually command stripped one side to the side of the cabinet because it was just a little bit smaller than the actual width of the cabinet itself. And then I just started playing around with how I was gonna put all of the spices in there. I think I've got it just about as good as I can. I kind of underestimated how many spices Will has. I mean, it's just he has so freaking many. It does look more aesthetically pleasing, but I will say though, like, because the risers aren't super tall, you still can't necessarily see all of the names of them, but at least you can see every bottle.
but let me show you what I'm gonna do next.
So like I said, we have been laughing at the "Victor, you actually did this," where he's just standing there holding the phone. So I printed off a picture of me doing that awkward pose, and I'm gonna put it on the inside of the cabinet. Okay, I think my phone's slipping, so we're gonna do this quick. I think literally I'm just gonna, yeah. So then when he opens it, it's gonna be like, I guess you can see it from the outside. I didn't think about that. Oh well. This is what it looks like from that side. But then there's that, and I think it's funny. And then the last part of the Victor meme is there's like rose petals and stuff leading up to, it's like, you know how like people put like rose petals like leading into the bedroom or whatever. So I'm gonna take some of the rose petals off of this. This bouquet, I tried to pick one that I thought Will would like. We have very different taste in flowers. I think he'll appreciate these ones. And I'm gonna like put some of them, like pull off the petals, like leading up. I don't want to put anything like actually on the ground because Chompers is here, so like he might mess it up anyways. And then I'll put the rest of these in a little vase. It feels wrong to like take all the petals off. Always make sure to take off the leaves, especially the ones that are gonna be in the water, and trim your stems. I hope he gets it, y'all. I like last night kept saying it over and over on purpose to hopefully like try and get that like stuck in his head, you know? I'm not sure what we're gonna do on actual Valentine's, or not actual, but like this weekend, but I have not had a full weekend off in so long. It's gonna be so weird. Normally I work at least like Saturday morning or Sunday morning or something. So the fact that I have the whole Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, amazing. Ta-da! They're actually kind of cute. This bouquet is growing on me. So this is our final product. It's just very simple. I know it's not much, but I also put a rose petal on the actual door so that he will hopefully get the memo to open it in case he doesn't see that thing right there. You know, boy vision, how it can be sometimes. And I turn the surface light on so that I can leave it with the lights off, so it's kind of like a spotlight almost. And yeah, that's my cute, funny little Valentine's Day thing. Chompy. Since I'm here, I am letting Chompy out into the park for a little while. It's almost lunchtime, which Will usually comes home at 4 anyways. But just in case, I'll let Chompy out, you know, it doesn't hurt. It is a beautiful day. Rain! The squirrels, they torment him. Always looking. No. Come on. Hi guys, it is actually several days later and oh my god, just like I predicted, what I tried to set up just went over Will's head. He had no idea. Now granted, was it the most obvious? No, but I really thought that he would see the picture and like instantly get it. He didn't even open his spice cabinet at all that day. It wasn't until I told him, I was like, did you get it? And he was like, I thought the line of flower petals was leading to my fridge. Like I thought you put something in my fridge for me. So he said he was like looking around in there. No. Anyways though, like he still appreciated that I did something, but I was just laughing so hard when he told me. He was like, oh. I was like, did you not see your spice cabinet? And he goes, no. And then afterwards he thought it was funny, but it's fine, it's fine. So I am actually about to go to the thrift store. I have this idea for a craft project that I want to do. I'll put the picture right here for the inspo photo, but I really want to recreate it with like my own vibe. And then hold on. Will saved this little like Trader Joe's newspapery thing with me. And it's just like pinks and purples and it's all like girly looking. And so I think it'll be perfect to do my own version. I'm pretty sure this is all just like recipes, but it's super cute and perfect for the vibe. So let's go to Goodwill and see if we can find anything. Alrighty everyone, made it to the thrift store, and as I was leaving my apartment, I saw the tiniest freaking puppy I've ever seen. I met one of my neighbors. He was so cute. I took a video, let me insert it right here, but he was like the smallest thing I've ever seen. So small, tiny, and he was mostly just fluff. Oh my god. You are so small. I feel like it doesn't even like come up on camera how tiny he is. Yeah.
My headspace, but weaker, it's been waiting for the right day. Like the right day ever comes, now it's Friday, and nothing's changed.
Okay, I do want it to be pretty big. I'm thinking like above my bathroom, and it looks like this is kind of the only one that's sort of close to what I was hoping for. But I'm not really in love with any of these, so I don't think I'm gonna find my frame today. Also, remember a couple of vlogs ago when I talked about how much I wanted like cute little houses for Christmas? These are so cute. Lots of really cute Christmas decor, honestly. These maybe will come home with me. They're really cute. I don't need it, but this little heart-shaped cookie tray display thing would have been so cute if I had like a Galentine's or something.
So slight derailment, I saw this dress on the end cap and it obviously fits. It's got these cute little bows on the sleeve, but I just can't decide if I like it or not. Like, I love the fit and everything. It's like nice and like poofy, it's long enough, but like, actually, I don't know, like the top, I would be concerned about like feeling like it was gonna fly around. But other than that, I don't know. Is it cute or is the pattern just like not it?
Okay, I spent way longer in there than I originally anticipated. I got so distracted by the clothes. I ended up trying on a handful of things, didn't buy anything. Decided that the lemon dress was just too much. I'm such a sucker for an A-line dress, but I did not love the pattern, and the pattern I felt like was wearing me and not me wearing the pattern. And randomly had a bunch of conversations with the women in there, which was so random, but like I loved it. And a girl said I looked tired, but then she also said I looked 18. So I'm not sure how to feel about that, but a win is a win. She thought I was 18. That's cool. So I'm gonna head home now. The craft is gonna have to wait, but I will pick this vlog back up the next time that I go thrifting so that I can hopefully complete the craft in one vlog. And I have to pee so bad, so I'm gonna go home. Hello everyone. It has been a hot minute since I talked to you guys, but I have updates. Also, if you hear little tippy tappies, it's because I have Chompy here with me today. He was just playing with me. I'll put the clips in here. Hi Chompy! Chompy! Anyways, the last clip that I recorded, I just looked, was literally like February 11th or something like that. It is now halfway through March, and I have been thrifting. I can't freaking find a picture frame that's in my budget when I tell you that these thrift stores are out of their goddamn minds, because they'll literally be a plain picture frame, yay big or so. It's literally a print. It's not an original piece. It's a relatively simple frame, and it'll be like $50, $60 at the thrift store. I'm like, I'm not messing up with antiques, because I know antique shops are more expensive. I'm talking like Goodwill, Salvation Army. So that being said, I finally caved and just got a poster picture frame from Walmart because I just can't wait anymore. At this point, I've literally spent way more just going to the thrift stores, getting gas and things like that than I did on this frame. I think it was $13, I want to say. I just got it from Walmart. I was hoping for, you know, maybe a frame with some kind of like detail work or something, but this will be totally fine. And I think it'll get like the vibe that I want. I think we'll be able to do okay. Also, I was hoping for a frame that had glass, but this just has like a sheet of plastic over it, but I think I'll still be able to paint it. So fingers crossed it turns out good. But first things first, actually, random updates. If y'all see my crazy dandruff,
it's not actually, well, I guess it's technically dandruff. I did a Tough Mudder a week ago. When did I do the Tough Mudder? I don't know, it was a while ago, and I burnt my scalp. I've never done that before, and I was freaking out this morning because I was like looking in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, because there were just like huge flakes of dandruff. And I've had like dandruff before, like I have kind of like sensitive skin and all that. But I was like, oh my God, do I have like psoriasis now too? No, it's just my sunburn is finally peeling. Okay, but I need to change because these are Will's PJs and this is Will's shirt, and I don't want to get any paint or anything on them. And I'm notorious for getting stains and things on his clothes. And I just have to say, objectively, these pants are so ugly. Chompy, Chompy, you're in your way. What on? I know, I know. Objectively, these pants are ugly. They've got Jabba the Hutt, they're Star Wars themed. But I have to say, I actually love the way these pants fit, and I know it's because they're so long, because 90% of the time pants are too short for me, and I already have like a long torso in proportion to my legs, and so when the pants are too short, it just makes my legs look even shorter than they actually are. But like, these are long, so I love them. I like how like where they come up. Okay, anyways, let's change and then start this crafting project. I am changed, set up this camera angle, and the entire time I was bringing stuff out, like my scissors and all my materials. Chomp was just, one thing about him, he's gonna be in the way. No, 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 no. Sit down, sit down, sit down. He just wants to be helpful. Okay. Come on, detail. 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 Good boy. Alright. Let's start. So Will and I like to watch movie series a lot of the times. We've done the Harry Potter. We've done a couple. I can't remember off the top of my head, but now that I'm trying to think of what the names are, they're escaping me. But we just watched the Pirates of the Caribbean series, which I'm about to say some spoilers, but also the last movie was released in 2017. So like, if these are spoilers to you, get with the times. I don't know what to tell ya. So if you've ever seen them, there's like two main love interests, Elizabeth Swann and Will Turner. In the third movie, Will Turner essentially gets like banned to being the captain of the Flying Dutchman, but then the curse is that he can only go on land once every 10 years, which means that he'd only supposedly be able to see Elizabeth once every 10 years. But that really pissed me off because there were so many plot holes with it. And I really thought that that was the end of the Elizabeth and Will Turner storyline, because the next movie doesn't involve them at all. Turns out in the 2017 movie, I think it's the fifth one? Fourth one? I don't know, there's a redemption and the curse gets broken. But like, for the couple days after we watched the movie where he's cursed and he's like, I'll only be able to go on land once every 10 years. I was so pissed, where I was like, are they really gonna leave the storyline there? Like, they defied so many other odds, but this one they're just gonna give up. It just didn't really seem right for the characters. So I'm really happy that they redeemed that storyline. So this has like an atrocious amount of those little metal thingies on it. We gotta pull out the poster that was in there. We don't need this anymore, probably not. I don't know. Okay, so now we just have this clear part. And what I think I want to do is I want to paint the Do It For The Plot on the top of this piece of plastic, And then I want the newspaper to be underneath the plastic so that it kind of almost has like a 3D effect. I think it'll help it pop out more. But I'm gonna start, I think, by pushing that aside and using this piece of cardboard to lay out where I want each of these pieces of newspaper. So shockingly, I like just had enough of the newspaper to get it all covered. And then I have a glue stick that I'm gonna use. To go ahead and glue all of these pieces to the back of the cardboard. See, when I wasn't talking, he laid so quietly on that little blanket, but now that I'm talking to you guys, he's like, what's going on? I gotta be the center of attention. The center of attention. Alrighty, let's glue. So I have all of my pieces. I do kind of wish I was about to like shake this as if it was like a nail polish bottle or something. I do kind of wish I had like Mod Podge or something. No. You're gonna lose your privileges. I think it'll be easier to put glue just on the cardboard than it will be to try and put it on the back of the paper, especially because this paper is so delicate. Cardboard's got some sturdiness, and I don't need to be like, oh gosh, that's really thick. Gonna make sure to get my edges. Perfect. The paper goes just barely over the edge on the bottom here, so I am gonna take a little piece of tape where it won't be seen, just to like wrap it under. So everyone in my life has been asking, how's the job search going? It's not great. It's not a great market out there. A lot of graphic design jobs. Someone I went to school with actually posted a meme, and it was so relatable, where it was like the guy getting dressed up as a clown, and the first thing was, you know, I'm searching for a graphic designer, and the next thing is pay starts at $15 an hour. The third thing is like, I need you to be an expert in this, and this, and this, and this. Things that, you know, you should have an entire like marketing team to help you with, not just a graphic designer. It's not a great market out there. I can't even find like a lot of regular jobs, like, I don't know, like grocery stores and fast food workers and working at Starbucks, and like all those things you would think would be easy to get a job at have not been. And like, it's really difficult because you kind of gaslight yourself and you're like, am I actually just terrible? You're like, do I not know how to interview? Do I not know how to apply? But it's just the job market right now. Like, it's really hard, but you gotta keep your head on straight and just know, like, it's not you. I mean, maybe sometimes it's you, but like most of the time it's not you. Okay, well, I think you guys get the gist so far. Let's speed through the rest of this. Alrighty, y'all, it is all done and glued down. I also taped pretty much all of the corners of the paper that I could, and now we're gonna put it in the frame. It's actually laying so much more nice and flat than I expected it to, especially using glue with newspaper, because newspaper is so thin and like wrinkles so easily. But let's put her in the frame. Somehow it already has a bunch of hair on the inside of it, and they're white. Don't know how that could have happened. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, it's upside down. Cute. So as much as I want to keep working on this right now, I actually have a workout dance class that I signed up for at 5:30, and I need to get ready for that and go to that. So I will see you guys after. Hey y'all, pardon my appearance. We're gonna have a glow up later, but it's gonna be a pool day later today, so we're not worrying about the hair. But hi, I am waiting around my apartment today for someone to come and fix my internet, which means I have time to finish this craft, which has just been sitting on that wall right there. It's just been hanging out there for months. And so it's time to paint. All I need to do left is just write "do it for the plot" in here on paint. So I'm gonna start and do it with white paint first, and then I'll mix up a hot pink or something, and then do that on top of it. But I just wanna get like the do it for the plot part first. So let's get started. So this part actually took me way longer than I thought it would because I just kept messing up with writing the font. It's really hard for me to paint on a large scale, and also too, painting on acrylic isn't always super forgiving. Any mistakes that I made, I was able to just wipe off with a damp paper towel, and then I ended up outlining it in black Sharpie to help it pop more. Welcome to my bathroom. You ready for the grand review? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Here she is. Sorry, I know the lighting in here is so terrible, but it's gonna go like right up here. I already put command strips on the back because this is super lightweight, so let's hang it. Toilet seats can support weight, right? That seems sketchy. I'm obsessed with command strips. I don't know if anybody else is like me. Technically, I can use, like I can put holes in my wall here, but I don't have any nails, so. Everybody cross their fingers. Holy guacamole. I think that's it. I wish I had like a cute tissue box or something to style this with, but we're working with what I got. To be honest, y'all, I'm not obsessed with it. I feel like it doesn't really match my bathroom that well, but maybe I can swap out the newspaper behind and leave the hot pink, do it for the plot line, but this vlog is way too long. Maybe this will grow on me. I'll see you another time, bye.